From ancient scrolls to modern classics, welcome to Whispers of Japanese Tales.
Beneath the Cherry Trees by Motojirō. Underneath the cherry trees, there are corpses buried. This is something you can believe. Why, you ask? Because isn't it unbelievable that cherry blossoms could bloom so magnificently? I've been unsettled these past 2 or 3 days, unable to accept the sheer beauty of those blossoms. But now, at last, I understand. Beneath the cherry trees, corpses lie buried. This is a truth you can trust. Why is it that, on the path I take home every night, of all the countless tools in my room, my mind unerringly conjures up the smallest, flattest one, a safety razor blade, sharp as clairvoyance itself? You said you couldn't understand it, and, truth be told, neither can I. But surely, all of this must be connected in some way. Any tree's blossoms, when they reach their so-called peak, begin to radiate a peculiar, mysterious aura into the surrounding air. It's akin to a perfectly spinning top achieving a moment of stillness or to a masterful musical performance that invariably conjures some form of illusion. It's like a halo, a burning, vivid illusion of reproduction. This strange, vibrant beauty is one that inevitably strikes at the heart. And yet, it was that very beauty which cast such a deep shadow over my heart yesterday and the day before. To me, it felt like something utterly unbelievable, alien even. Instead of delight, it filled me with unease, with melancholy, with a profound sense of emptiness. But now, I finally understand. Imagine, if you will, that beneath these resplendent cherry trees, blooming in full glory, lies a corpse buried beneath each one. Then perhaps you would understand the source of my unease. Corpses like those of horses, of dogs and cats, and even of humans, each rotting, swarming with maggots, exuding an unbearable stench. And yet, from these decaying bodies, a crystalline liquid oozes, drop by drop. The roots of the cherry trees, ravenous like octopus tentacles, coil around them, their fine, anemone-like feeder roots converging to greedily drink up the liquid. What creates those petals? What forms those stamens? I can almost see it, the crystalline liquid drawn up by the roots, moving in a serene procession, ascending through the vascular bundles like a dream. Why do you look so troubled? Isn't this a beautiful kind of clairvoyance? At last, I can fix my gaze upon the cherry blossoms with clarity. I have finally freed myself from the unease, the mystery that plagued me yesterday and the day before. A few days ago, I descended into the valley here and walked along the stones, carefully stepping from one to the next. Amid the mist of the splashing water, I saw them, delicate mayflies, rising like Aphrodite from all around, emerging one after another to ascend into the sky above the valley. As you know, they ascend there to perform their beautiful mating dance. As I continued walking, I came across something strange. It was in a small pool of water left behind by the stream as it receded into the dry riverbed. Across the entire surface of that pool, an iridescent sheen, like spilled oil, shimmered unexpectedly. Do you know what it was? It was countless, tens of thousands, perhaps, of mayfly corpses. Their overlapping wings covered the water completely, their light frayed edges refracting like an oil slick in the sun. That pool was their graveyard, the resting place where they had laid their eggs and met their end. When I saw that sight, it felt as if my chest had been struck. I experienced a cruel joy, like that of a deviant who exhumes graves to revel in the remains. Nothing in this valley alone can bring me joy, not the warblers or tits, nor the young buds of trees veiled in a pale blue haze beneath the white sunlight. By themselves, they are nothing more than vague impressions in my mind. What I need is tragedy. It is only through that balance that my inner vision gains clarity. My heart is parched with a melancholia as relentless as a demon. Only when that melancholia reaches its culmination does my heart find a semblance of peace. You're wiping under your arms, aren't you? Are you sweating cold? I feel the same. There's no need to be disturbed by it. Just think of it, clammy and sticky, like semen. That's how our melancholia is brought to completion. Ah, beneath the cherry trees, corpses are buried. Where this vision of corpses came from, I have no idea. Yet now, they have become one with the cherry trees, entwined so deeply that no matter how I shake my head, I cannot separate them from my thoughts. And now, at last, I feel as though I, too, can drink the sake of Hanami with the same right as the villagers feasting beneath those cherry trees.
Until we meet again, may the stories of Japan inspire your days. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tales.